Hey everyone, today I am going to teach you how to create recipe in Cook Food by adding recipe for Maggi. Let's start by going to create recipe panel and drag kitchen cabinet to top. We'll first choose boil from list of actions and add ingredients we want to boil. Click on bottom icon which opens ingredients panel and search for water. We can also select amount of ingredient we want to choose. Let's select 2 cups of water here. We'll also want to add Maggi in boiling action. So in same action let's add 1 packet of Maggi. Each action has specific attributes, like boiling in our case needs temperature and duration to be set. I will keep temperature to 100 degrees Celsius and set duration to be description, which tells user when to stop boiling. Same description is needed in Hindi too. We can use tap to translate fetcher to get Hindi translation automatically. As we are done with boiling, let's save it. We can see all our custom products listed under product tab, and also can modify them later if needed. Continuing with our recipe, we are left with adding Maggi masala in boiled mixture. So let's select add action and add boiled product from previous step in this action. Also add 1 packet of Maggi masala in the same action. And save this action too. Now as for last step for our recipe, we can choose serve action and add mixture from second step. This marks the completion for our recipe. Let's drag down the kitchen cabinet back and see what we have created so far. Ingredient tab shows all the basic ingredients used for this recipe, while red recipe shows language translated version of the same. We can change the language on the go to see how it would look like in other language. We can also see little preview of published version of the recipe. This gives us the hint of how it would look like to users once published. Moving on, we'll save this recipe. Let's first set recipe image. I am gonna select one from downloaded images. Now let's give a title to recipe. Again we can use tap to translate feature to get Hindi version of title. Similarly, let's fill out 2 lines description about the recipe and its Hindi translation. These categories are very critical information about recipe, as they help users reach it through filtered search. Let's set food type category to snacks and regional category to unknown and time category to all-time recipe. Next is number of serves for this recipe, which will depend upon quantities of ingredients specified. We can also specify if we want to publish this recipe right away in market or we are still editing and just want to save for later to continue. We can also submit this recipe for current competition. Let's just save as it is for now. Now it's time to see if that recipe is available in market. There you go. Congratulations, you have successfully learned how to add a recipe in Cook Food.